feel like complaining. Uh, which just means I need to work out. Which I haven't really worked out in a couple of days. That's how low things kind of build up in you, you know what I'm saying? Like, exercising really does at least help you shake off little problems. Like, with all the big problems going on, you don't need little problems, you feel me? Mm-mm. But I don't know, for some reason, I'm thinking about my birthday party last year. So last year I turned 48. And last year, at least at this point in time, was 2023. And my mom was like, I've lost two children. She had four and she lost two. And she lost her youngest child in 2022. So for 2023, she was telling me, her only daughter, she was like, I want to spoil you. I want to send you on a cruise, or do you want to go to Vegas? Like, wherever you want to do so that you can, refresh and rejuvenate and recharge. It's on me. I want to do that, for my remaining children. Like, I only have two left. And I was like, well, Ma, I really don't want to travel right now. I'm working hard and overtime, and I just don't want to take my vacation right now, knowing that, we may slow down during the winter. I was like, but if you don't mind, what I would like to do, sorry, I was eating butter pecan ice cream. What I would like to do is have a party and invite all the people who leaned on my shoulder with whatever kind of personal problems they've had. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I might know. Well, it's a difference between some people I say hello to, and it's another thing if you done cried on my shoulder before, or you done been burdened emotionally and you done turned to me before. So, like, all these people, I wanted us to get together and celebrate. So I saw it, my home, people I knew outside of the job and people on the job. But I wanted this to be a chance, for the people on the job to come out and have a meal, on me. So I was like, I'll take that same budget, but invite X amount of people, to have a meal on me for my birthday. Like, if you buy me a gift or something, that's fine, but your presence is my gift, you know. I was telling my mom. But anyway, whew. So that's why. So I feel like instead of worrying about turning 50, you know what I'm saying, I would have a party to, help rejuvenate my mom. It's nothing like seeing, how many people love your child, for one. So I thought that would give her some reciprocal love, help put some love in her heart from the hole that, missing her other two children. It'll never heal it or erase it. But I wanted to add some more medicine to it. And then for me, I lost my brother too. So, it's like two brothers, from my mother, And, long story short, I just wanted to do something that would impact a lot of people instead of just me. Whew. I'm bringing this up because I don't plan on having no big bash for 50 or nothing. Maybe this time I might travel or something for 50 because, man, like, one of my closest homegirls that, ain't from the job, she got the pink eye, so she couldn't come. One of my old neighbors that, me and her, we always go out for each other's birthday and stuff. She know how to do hair and everything. I was like, girl, just, get pack a dollar weave and just make some long braids. Like, you already know how to do it. Just go ahead and make the two long boxer braids or whatever, just make them long. That ain't gonna take no lot of time or nothing. Nope, she ain't do it. She came with her hair undone. You know what I'm saying? My other homegirl, now, I went out with her like a month or so prior. And, she had on like this black cast suit, had her hair done up in a bun. She was looking fantastic. We were looking fantastic. But for my birthday, Yeah, girl, I won't happy about that. Not only did my party start at 7 and she was blowing my phone up at like 6:58, and I'm using my GPS because I went a different route. So, finally I answered, hello, hello, hello. And then she's like, well, everything's still going on. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm thinking, like, why are you verifying at the last 2 or 3 minutes? You know what I'm saying? And then, anyway, I already told her, I was like, I already know you know how to dress, girl. She could have been like, girl, I don't have no clue, but she didn't, she took the compliment and everything. But girl, so she showed up. At least she did show up, but she showed up with her wife beater inside out. At least the tag was sticking out. I don't know if it was inside out, but anyway, that ticked me off. One of my closest homegirls that ain't from work, she showed up with her man and everything, but the shirt she had on, I was like, girl, that shirt looked like you was on your period. It was like purple, pink, blue, and green bricks or something. Just, it just wasn't, it just looked like a period shirt. One of those like don't keep your eyes on me type shirts. Now any other time we go out, she bringing her A game. She got these fancy tops, buckles, and all this kind of stuff. But I felt like, dang, like, okay, but I asked myself, do you worry about somebody's appearance or that they showed up? So that's why I ain't even worrying about throwing no more parties, because this complaint and this jank would be hard. And even my homeboy, now I be teasing him from time to time. He ain't never really met none of my friends outside of work. And I'm like, dang, how me and my friends think? Dang, how we roll. Then he see my friends and be like, I guess you can't help how your friends look, huh? Now my work friends was dressed to the nines, looking fantastic. Now one of my homegirls, she brought her son. He was looking fantastic, but I was like, what happened to the women? Y'all didn't do y'all thing on that side, people outside of work. With her. Then one chick, me and her had become cool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She had confided some things to me and everything, and she was stressed out at one point. I was a shoulder to lean on. She was always loud as hell. And I was like, why don't you try to calm that down some, and eventually she did, whatever. So, we were getting along, but guess what happened? She couldn't find a place. She was at the wrong place. She calling me, blowing my phone up, even though she know 2 or 3 other people that's gonna be at the party that she could have called. But no, she called the birthday girl. And then the music was super loud. I could barely hear her. And I'm looking right at the text I sent her with the address written on there big as day. And she's like, why can't you send it to me? I don't understand. So I'm like, come on now, you a boss every day except now. Why on my birthday you ain't a boss? Why on my birthday you lost? You know what I'm saying? At least I waited a year to make these complaints, man. My homeboy and his girl, they came, they showed out. They was like the only ones, on time or whatever, like nobody was there for like the first half hour or whatever, so there's that. I wanted to set the tables up in a certain way because I told my son, I was like, my thing is, I don't want the races to separate. I want us to all have one good time. But then my mom was like, that's going to interfere with her. I did concept for the decorations, so I didn't get to do that. And guess what happened? Certain races were this way and other races were that way. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. And I couldn't really get people to intermingle because I'm running interference and, basically, instead of just being the belle of the ball, getting everybody excited, I'm putting out fires and solving problems. Ugh. Pause this. Some dude showed up that I didn't invite, you know what I'm saying? He was like, so and so invited me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, so and so ain't saying nothing to me. Like, who are you? And he said his nickname or whatever, and I was like, bro, that ain't gonna work. And then when he said his real name, it was kind of like something real old school. You wouldn't even want to say. I was like, bro, all right, I'll call you by your nickname or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Me and him cool now, but at that point, I ain't know nothing about the cat. You know what I'm saying? Told my old supervisor he was gonna be a special guest star because nobody had seen him in about a year. I told him that why he pop up at the job like a week before my birthday. So now everybody was used to seeing him and won't nobody ecstatic when they saw him again just a week later.